Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Compact Everyday Carry and Gadgets. And today we're going to be taking a look at my two Glock tactical builds, and that's the Glock 19X Mos and the Glock 43X Mos. This is going to be a direct comparison. I'm not going to be stating that one is better than the other. I believe both of these things serve different purposes and possibly even different markets, but you could also be out in the market trying to make a decision on what gun fits uh, your needs a little better. And that's the purpose of this video, maybe to facilitate that decision making for you guys. Right off the back, these are both great guns, both very reliable. And as you can see, I got these bad boys set up in a tactical build. Right now, they've both kind of been used for home defense, but we'll go into detail so you guys can more or less see what you get with each gun. Before I get started, I want you guys to just know that whatever I do speak about in the video, I will have the links down in the description if you guys are interested in picking up any of these accessories that I do have on the gun. And as of now, all of these accessories have only made the gun better. I do recommend everything I speak about because I actually run these things on my guns. So let's start off with the Glock 43X Mos, and that's this bad boy right here, a beautiful handgun. This is probably my favorite gun out of all the guns I carry, just because I feel like it fits that perfect medium, medium size, medium build. It's not too little, not too small, and you could definitely everyday carry this gun and have no issue with it. It will not feel intrusive. It will not be bothering you. You could carry this thing for long hours in a day and not feel like it bothers you. Right now, the setup I'm running with this is the 407K red dot on top. Great red dot, great build. I also got the TLR 7 sub, another great light, which I love. I love it because they specifically make it for each model that you buy it for. So as you can see right here, it has the GL, which stands for Glock. So you're not gonna have any extra space that might look ugly or maybe cause a little shakeage. This will not have that. I also have the Talon grips. We all know Glocks are great because they have so many aftermarket options, and we all know Glock doesn't have the best grips out there. So adding a Talon grip definitely helps make your Glock feel a little better in the hand and a little more secure. I also added this off-brand Hogue sleeve, and it's just that, just a sleeve. It doesn't go past or over the beaver tail, which is what I was looking for. It also adds these little finger grooves, which a lot of people love from the Gen 3 Glocks. I personally like it because it tightens up the grip. It kind of pushes up my finger up towards the trigger guard. And then I also got this magwell from Empire called the Katana, which also adds another little wedge right here, which also helps tighten up the grip, making you in total have a very secure feeling grip, very nice and tight, and it just feels great in the hand. I'm telling you, this gun is probably the gun that feels the best out of all the guns I own. I love this gun, and as you can see down here on the mag, I have a +2 extension from Warren, making this thing a 12+1, because the Glock 43X comes with a 10-round mag, which was always somewhat of the shortcomings of the Glock 43X because it has so much competitions with the Shield Plus and the SIGs and the Hellcats and all these other guns like the Canik Mete also has a lot of rounds in such a small size. So just adding that +2 Warren mag extension definitely helps keep the Glock 43X in the runnings and battling it off with the competition out there. So I love this gun. I also had switched out the pins, and I put these Coyote Tan pins. I will be swapping them back out to the black pins because of this build. I have another build which you guys could check out in my channel where I do run this Glock 43X with a tan with tan accessories. But yeah, that's about it for this Glock. As you can see, it just has a slide release on one side. And like all Glocks, it has the ambidextrous mag release. You just got to switch it over. Right now, I'm running it with the OEM trigger. Like I said, I've gotten lucky with this Glock. I haven't felt the need to swap out the trigger, although I will be changing that out soon. So that's the Glock 43X Mos. I love this gun. Beautiful gun. Perfect size if you ask me. Now we're gonna run over to the Glock 19X Mos. Both of these are the Mos versions of Glock, and this is why I'm doing this direct comparison, because the difference here is going to be round capacity and of course size. This is somewhat of a full frame size handgun. The slide is somewhat compact. For me, it's considered full frame because in this channel I usually run all my compact and micro handguns. So here we got a smaller slide with a full hand grip. So it's somewhat of a, for me, I would consider this a full-size handgun. Some people might still consider this somewhat of a compact handgun. For me, it's a full-size handgun. As you can see, I'm running the O-Light on it. I love the O-Light because it is rechargeable. Let me show you guys the connection for the charging port. Super nice because it runs through magnets, and the magnet is nice and strong. I love O-Light. O-Light has great lights and they have been reliable so far for me, and the magnets are always nice and strong, and you could feel secure that when you leave it, it will not be getting out or not charging after you leave it. And you just charge it through a USB-A. You could connect with any charger you might have at home. I also got this Hulk sleeve, nice Coyote tan Hulk sleeve as well. I really like it as well. And I got this +5. You guys heard right, a +5 mag extension from Warren as well. And I really love this +5 because the mag itself is a 17 plus round mag, and +5 takes it up to 22 plus 1. So that's 23 rounds in somewhat of a compact handgun. So this for me is perfect for home defense. The direct comparison between both these guns is definitely you're just buying one for either capacity or size, and you decide what you kind of prefer. But both these handguns are great. I'm gonna do a little side comparison so you guys can see the size difference. As you can see, the 19X is definitely almost about an inch longer maybe. And then the grip, let me remove the mags so you guys can see it without the mags, because they do have the mag extensions. The Glock 19X is not that much taller than the 43 because you do get a full-size grip as well with the 43X. That's why I love the 43X, tell you the truth. As far as thickness goes, the 19X is also a little thicker, and like I said, it does not make it worse or better. It strictly depends on the hand size of the individual. You might want or need a thicker grip to feel more comfortable. I personally love how the 19X Mos feels in the hand, but if I had to choose one over the other, I would choose the 43X because for my hands, this just fits perfect. And I also have the magwell. I will be getting a magwell for the 19X as well. That will tighten up the grip and just help drive the magazine up into the gun. But yeah, as you can see, the 19X also comes with raised iron sights. I really don't know why the 43X doesn't come with the raised iron sights. I feel like Glock, with all their MOS versions, should have the raised iron sights, because if you're selling an MOS version, of course, you know people are going to run optics, and most people would like to code witness just to have that little extra option. Let's say the red dot is not running or the batteries ran out and you're in a situation where you need to see, look down the barrel, you would want to have raised iron sights. So I feel like Glock dropped the ball there. The next thing you might notice that one has and the other doesn't, and this is the one thing I mentioned in the other video that I feel that the Glock 19 kind of dropped the ball on, is that they do not have serrations in the front. They should have added these same serrations in the front so we could rack from the front as well. As you see, the Glock 43 has the serrations in the front and in the back. And it just looks great, and it feels great when you want to slide. You have that option to slide. You could definitely slide from the front without it, but it just helps. It just makes things a little easier, and you will not be messing up that rack in an emergency situation, just because the serrations are very nicely defined, and the Glock 19X Mos does not have that. So I think they dropped the ball there, and I think it would have added to the tactical look and feel. But as you can see, both these guns are beautiful. They're both built as a tactical build. In my opinion, that's kind of what I wanted to do with these guns. And I really, really love it. And as of now, they have worked great for me. I got no complaints of both of these builds. So that's the Glock 19X Mos and the Glock 43X Mos. Like I said, everything I speak about, I will have down in the descriptions. For the 43X, I'm running this holster, which is a budget holster, man. But this holster is great, feels great, nice and compact. I love that it ends right there. The barrel does not protrude, and the light is still covered perfectly. Some holsters are a little lazy, and they do the 43 and the 48X holster the same. So this would be long, regardless whether it's the 43 or the 48. Right here, we have it nice and sleek. And it's been perfect so far, and it's a budget holster. I will also have the links down below. As for the 19X, the way I've been running it, I still don't have a holster for it, but I'm gonna show you guys. I've been just rocking this one with my sling bag. I made a video on this sling bag, and that's how I've been rocking with the 19X when I do go out with it. As of now, it is more of a home defense, so I don't really go out with it, but if I do, I've been rocking it with this sling bag, and as you can see, it fits it perfect, closes in, and it's perfect size. It almost looks and feels like it was built for it. And then you can just pull it out and have it. And that's what I've been kind of rocking right now, the 19X with, just because it is a bigger handgun. So for me, it's a little more uncomfortable to kind of walk around with it, because I carry appendix. So the 19X Mos for me personally, it's a little uncomfortable to kind of have it, walk around with it all day long. So I've been using it with the sling bag. And the 43X with the holster, I will put the links down in the description for both options. You could use a sling with any gun. At first I was using the 43X with that sling, and that was also working perfect. I do got videos talking about that and displaying that in this channel, so if that's something you're interested on, make sure you go check that out. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope this was informative. I hope I helped you guys if you guys are kind of in the fence with making that decision of whether you want a full frame Glock or a compact size Glock. You can't go wrong with either one. I really do feel it just comes down to feel and grip with that. And of course, output capacity. You want capacity, you're gonna go with the 19X Mos. If you want everyday carry and still have a good, decent, respectable capacity, I would say the 43X. You cannot go wrong. Me personally, I love them both. I use them for different things. Like I said, this is my home defense right now, and this is my EDC, but I do have other EDCs as well. But choosing between both of these for EDC, I'll definitely choose the 43X Mos. For home defense, I'll definitely be choosing the 19X Mos just because it supplies more output. So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, everything is down in the description. If you have a 43X Mos and you want the TLR6, comment down below TLR6, and you will be in the runnings to get that light. It's the light and laser combo. I already surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and that's thanks to you guys. But I'm still missing maybe, I think, like 150 hours to complete the 4,000 hours. So I think I'll be getting there probably within the next 2 to 3 days. Once I do that, I will be choosing one of you guys. So if you guys are interested in picking up the TLR6 for your Glock 43X Mos, comment down below TLR6. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching.